Yo, what's up guys, Gori here, back in the video. In today's video I'll be talking about top 5 best devil fruits for farming / grinding. Before we get into the video, I just want to say that thank you guys so much for the recent support. We're almost up to 2500 subscribers and I'm really thankful for that, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it even a little bit, please make sure to hit the like button. Let's try to hit about 50 likes on this video, and yeah, and also make sure to join my Discord server down in the description. I host giveaways and potentially you could even be in a video as well, so join my Discord server. And yeah, now let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, I just want to say that I'm going to be looking at these devil fruits with the perspective of farming. I'm not going to be commenting their PvP aspect into this video because I just want this video to be clearly about devil fruits which are good for farming, not about devil fruits which are good for farming and PvP. With that being said, now let's get into the video. Number 5, we have Magma, and a lot of you guys would be wondering that why I put Magma in here. Magma deals the highest damage in game and all of its moves are good AoE. They deal really good damage and are pretty spammable in my opinion. This fruit has a flight also, and you can use it to travel around and farm easily. For low levels, this is one of the best devil fruits for farming in my opinion. When I was low level, I used this fruit a lot to farm, and that's why I suggest you guys to also use this fruit while farming because the damage is just insane. If you have maxed out in your devil fruit, you will do a lot of damage and it's just pretty easy to farm with this fruit. With that being said, I placed Magma at number 5. Now at number 4, we have Flame. A lot of people would be wondering that why I put Flame so low. In my opinion, this fruit is pretty good for farming as well, but the thing is, this fruit has awakened skills, and if you awaken this fruit, you have a faster flight, and also it does good damage along with some good moves that it has. It has good knockback, but I would not suggest you guys to use this fruit while fighting NPCs because this fruit has a lot of knockback, so that's why you don't want to grind NPCs with this because they will just be knocked back and you just have to go back to the NPCs and have to fight them again over and over. So that's why I would not suggest you guys to farm with this fruit if you guys are farming NPCs, but if you guys are farming bosses, this fruit is the one to farm bosses, I would say. Now let's get into the number 3 spot. At number 3, we have Ice. Ice can also be awakened. It's a pretty good fruit for PvP, but I'm not going to be discussing about that. But this fruit is really good for farming in my opinion. It does good damage. All of its moves are almost AoE, besides like 1 or 2 moves which are pretty precise. You just need good aim, and one move has a bit of knockback, so I would not suggest you guys to use that move, but the other moves do good damage and mostly stun, so it's pretty good of a devil fruit in my opinion to be farming with. So that's why I will suggest you guys to use this fruit as well. This fruit is really good for bosses as well. It does really good damage, has a big AoE attack, and it's a stun fruit, so what can you expect? So yeah, that's why I would suggest you guys to use this fruit as well. This fruit also is really good for PvP. I said already in the video that I'm not going to be counting that in, but just for this fruit, let me just say that because this fruit is just really annoying to fight against, and if you guys are max and you guys want to PvP, you guys could use this fruit for PvP as well. And if you guys want, I can show you guys a lot of combos of any fruit you guys want. I know a lot of combos in this game, and yeah, if you guys want to know any combo, just tell me in the comments and I'll make a video on that if you guys want. So keep that in mind. You guys can request a video from me, and yeah, you guys can also DM me on Discord and you can send me ideas there as well. I would suggest you guys to use this fruit for PvP / farming. This fruit is really good for farming. So now let's get into the number 2 spot. At number 2, we have Dark. Dark can also be awakened and its moves are AoE and do really good damage, and beside its one move which is not AoE, and it doesn't do that much damage, but I would just say that avoid using that move farming. This fruit is really good for farming bosses as well because it's a stun fruit and also it does good damage and is pretty AoE based, I would say. And also this fruit, just like Ice, is really good for PvP as well. I use this fruit a lot to farm, but I use the number 1 fruit which I'm going to be talking about in a bit. I use that fruit a lot for farming because I would say it's just the best fruit and everybody knows it, so that's why I will be ranking Dark at number 2. But still, if you guys want to PvP and farm, I will suggest you guys to use Dark or Ice because these devil fruits are really good for both of the purposes. They do good damage, are really good for AoE attacks, and are pretty good for stunning people and doing super OP combos. So that's why I use these kinds of fruits for PvP. As you guys can see, I have 5.4 million bounty, which is not something easy to do on 350 ping, as you guys can see right here. I would suggest you guys to use these types of stun based devil fruits. So if you guys even have bad ping, you can PvP with ease. At number 1 we have Light, and Light can also be awakened. Light has the fastest flight in the game, and it's really OP in my opinion. A lot of its moves are pretty precise, but one move, the Wrath of God move, does a lot of damage and has a big AoE. I use this fruit a lot for farming. This fruit is good for farming bosses as well as NPCs. This fruit is really good for traveling as well. You can use it to find the legendary swords like I did to find my Shisui, and there are a lot of things that you can do with this fruit. It does good damage, is really good for, I would say, combos on NPCs. You can also use this fruit for PvP, but I would not suggest that because this fruit requires a really good amount of skill in my opinion, and with hyping just like me, you cannot PvP with this fruit, I would say. I have earned about 600k bounty from using Light as a PvP fruit, but I would not suggest you guys to do that because this fruit is just so hard to fight with, so that's why I would not suggest you guys to use this fruit for PvP. But for farming, this fruit is the best fruit out there. This fruit is really good for boss battle as well as raids, and a lot of people are interested in doing raids in my opinion, and I would suggest you guys to use this fruit as well. But for raids, the best fruit is Buddha, and a lot of people know that already, but I just want you guys to know because I just want my videos to be super informative, and a lot of people should benefit from watching my videos, and that's why I make these kinds of videos. I can make bounty hunting videos, but I just do not like to make those kinds of videos because they don't give you guys something to learn about. I know it's pretty entertaining to watch, and I just want to make like really high quality videos. I just don't want to make like something which takes like 20 to 30 minutes to edit or something like that. That's why I just make these kinds of videos, because I just want you guys to learn from them. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel because it really helps out the video and also helps out me as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.